So please don't use self-doubt to unqualify yourself for what God has qualified you for already. Please, I beg you in the name of God. Allow God to use you. Allow yourself to be used of God. Hello everybody. Welcome to another episode of Word of the Week with Princess B. This week we're talking about self-doubt. Sometimes we get an instruction from God to go somewhere or to do something, but we doubt our ability to carry it out. Now, it's one thing for you to know that God, I can't do this without you, and so you're giving it to God for God to handle it for you. But then there's another thing whereby you genuinely say, I'm not going to do it. I can't do it. It's too much for me. It's too big for me. It's too great for me. I can't do it. That's different. God told me to tell you that you should trust Him for what He has given unto you. Moses was a stammerer, yet God gave him the job to lead the children of Israel. How big they were. And even though he told God, I don't think I can do it, but God enabled and empowered him to do the job. Do you understand? See, nothing that God asks you to do, does He want to. See, the fact that He asks you to do it is proof that He knows that you can't do it alone. That's why His grace is sufficient. That's why He wants to empower us. That's why He wants to back us up, right? He saw us. He knows our limitations, but he gave it to us so that He can receive all the glory, so that He can back us up and push us through it. Don't let your self-doubt stop you from making progress and fulfilling destiny. And in the area of relationship, as we're still kind of on that path, this is me telling you that no matter who you think you are compared to who that person is, right? Or what you think you don't have, or what you think you might have, I don't know. Maybe you feel like, okay, maybe God has given you a drama minister, okay, the likes of Damilola, Mike Bamiloye, Jimaki, and Co, as a spouse, and um and you're feeling like, I can't act, I can't sing, I can't do this, I can't do that, and so you're using that to convince yourself as to why you're not qualified for what God has qualified you for. The fact that you cannot act in front of screen does not mean that you cannot do welfare, does not mean that you cannot design the graphics, does not mean that you cannot does not mean that you cannot do continuity, does not mean that you cannot plan. Guys, there's so many things involved. There's still something you have, guys. There's something you carry that nobody else has. There's your uniqueness as in you. So please don't use self-doubt to unqualify yourself for what God has qualified you for already. Please, I beg you in the name of God. Allow God to use you. Allow yourself to be used of God. Alright guys, that's all I have to say for today. Until next week. Bye.